Race number 5 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 3:13. It's the De Florio handicap over 1,200 metres. The replay horse, it's what Mitchell Pateman calls the good horse. It's Pims Royale winning last start.
Prospect, Wild Front. Went for home, top of the straight, 3:50 to go. Led by 2, Patapus giving chase. Pims Royale's trying to get it off the inside. It comes through now, Pims Royale. So it's Patapus and Pims Royale. And then Guns of Navarone, a great battle. Pims Royale and Patapus. Pims Royale's pretty classy though. Charges away from Patapus, Guns of Navarone and Big Caroline. And Pims Royale.
Pims Royale is the talk of the Goldfields. This horse has won 6 races in a row, 5 at Kalgoorlie and last start at Belmont Park. I think if he gets through the predicted soft going and he's never seen a wet track, he'll be very hard to beat in this grade. Stays in that graduation 62 plus class. I think he is the one to beat. I think the danger, and a significant danger, is number 5, Electric Light, a proven commodity on rain-affected ground, and she won her last start very impressively by 3 lengths. Number 9, Lady Dijeune, had no luck at all last start behind Khan and Night Voyage. That form is probably good enough to feature here. And then number 8, Sammy the Boss, won first up for Raquel Williams, having previously been in the yard of DK Weir. They don't often improve when they leave the master over in Victoria, but Raquel did a really good job with that horse first up. On top selection in race number 5, we're going to go with number 1, Pims Royale, to beat 5, Electric Light, 9, Lady Dijeune and 6, Sammy the Boss. Race number 6 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 3:50. It's the Russell Taylor Owners Day handicap over 1,400 metres. In replay, we're going to look at the trial of Nelson's Flight at Larkhill.
Palace Rogue sneaking up behind runners and looking for a room to zoom now is Maserari, and back behind them is Election weaving its way through the pack. Down the straight they run. Damn Ready went up quickly on the outside and takes the lead from Nelson's Flight and How to Fly. Damn Ready takes the lead, comes away now inside the 100, coming back through Nelson's Flight. Damn Ready, Nelson's Flight is kicking back. Damn Ready, Damn Ready.
Nelson's Flight has trialled really nicely, not once but twice ahead of his reappearance, and I think if he brings something close to his A game on Saturday, he may be able to run his opponents off his feet. His peak rating is the best in this race, and he did hit his straps last preparation for Michael Morton. Goes on top from number 1, Get Over It, defied a massive betting drift on his first run for Jimmy Taylor. Got out to around $21, finished 3rd in that race. And if you go back through his form, he has run over 1,400 metres before, and he wasn't too far away in the Fairretha Stakes over the 7 furlongs. So goes in for 2nd. Number 5, Reykjavik, is one of mine, and he got a beautiful ride last week from Lucy Warwick, but he won't get an easy lead here with Nelson's Flight and Greco engaged, so only goes in the minors. And then number 10 is Greco. He's likely to put himself on the speed with Nelson's Flight. I'm not too sure as to which one of those two will lead, but they'll certainly be the first 2 in running, and goes in for 4th. On top selection in race number 6, and you go with number 9, the resuming Nelson's Flight, to beat 1, Get Over It, 5, Reykjavik and 10, Greco. Race number 7 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 4:25. It's the listed event, the Idyllic Prince Stakes over 1,300 metres, named after the horse that won this race when it was named the Goodwood Sprint 4 years in a row. The replay horse can look at Man Booker's trial at Belmont Park.
Leads by 3. Poonamu's giving chase on the outside, and then Bahama Mama and dropping off Dainty Pat. In front is Mambuka. On the outside, Poonamu's trying hard. Bahama Mama is over on the inside. Mambuka is nicely clear though. It leads by about 3.5 to 4 lengths now. Second is Bahama Mama. Poonamu the outside, but Mambuka's going to stroll in. Mambuka.
I thought that was a pretty impressive trial by Man Booker when he beat, among others, Poonamu in the trial over 1,000 at Belmont. But he's little more than a token top pick in what is a very difficult betting heat. Quite simply, Man Booker hasn't really got the ratings in the race here to beat Poonamu if Poonamu rocks up and he's at his top, but I don't think he will be. I wasn't in love with his trial, so Man Booker gets the nod. Goes on top from number 1, Poonamu. He's obviously the Group 1 class of the field, but I thought his trial was only fair, and he certainly got bigger fish to fry over East later in his campaign. Then a bit of a gap to number 5, Profit Street. He should get the conditions he's looking for. He was okay in the Belmont Newmarket on what was a significantly drier track than he probably wants. And then in for 4th, number 3, Rebel King, was just ahead of Profit Street in the Newmarket, but expecting Profit Street to enjoy the soft track and to perhaps turn the tables. Buying top selection in the feature race, going to go with number 2, Man Booker, to beat 1, Poonamu, 5, Profit Street and 3, Rebel King. Race number 8 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 5:05. It's the Amelia Park Handicap over 1,650 metres. The replay horse is the top one, Sense of Power, winning last time out.
As they straighten up, and then Taxidermy. Every Mile of Memory still giving them a big start, and then Rosie's Shadow. Frio is coming down the outside, chasing down Sense of Power, and then Taxidermy for the back, Mr. Pago. Rojo Kalua at the 150. Sense of Power has still got the lead. They're struggling to get there. Taxidermy on the outside is Frio. Sense of Power, the leader from Taxidermy and Frio. Sense of Power in front, and Sense of Power has won.
That was a good performance by Sense of Power in the replay race. She's drawn barrier 13 of 15 on Saturday, but I don't think that'll be too much of a hindrance. I expect her to go forward under Taylor Stone, who steered her to that strong victory 2 weeks ago. The one to beat in the finale is the top one. I think a danger might be number 4 here, Giraffe for Neville Parnham. Rises quickly in trip from 1,200 metres to the 1,650, but did find the 1,200 far too short last start on his reappearance. His best runs at Ascot in his first campaign were over 1,400 metres, so I do think he'll appreciate getting up to the mile. Number 8, Rosie's Shadow, has 2 lengths to make up on Sense of Power from last month in that replay race, goes in the minors. And then number 6, Brothers Keeper. Watch horse this, normally absolutely horrible first up, a really good second up. Guess what? It was horrible first up, so expecting a much improved performance in his second run. My top selection in race number 8, going to go with number 1, Sense of Power, to beat 4 Giraffe, 8 Rosie's Shadow and 6 Brothers Keeper. It's now time to nominate my best bets on the Belmont card. Going to go in race number 1 with number 3, Flirtini, to maintain her unbeaten record. And in race number 6, a bit of value here, number 9, the resuming Nelson's Flight. It's easy to stay up to date with everything that's happening at Perth Racing. You can log on to our website or you can follow us on one of our social media channels. Until next time, bye for now.